Hello, hello, Tatum here, and welcome to day 39 of my Reset 66 challenge. Thank you for joining me for this 45-minute workout. Today's large circuit will focus on full body muscular endurance. Muscular endurance workouts can help us burn fat, increase muscle growth, energy, and overall fitness. The exercises today are mostly body weight. Our intervals are longer and without rest, and we will complete 4 rounds total. Today's workout requires 1 medium dumbbell or kettlebell, and that's it. Now let's get to it. All right, welcome back to day 39. I have a muscular endurance workout today. So this is going to be very simple. We're going to take 6 exercises. We're going to do a large circuit and repeat it 4 times, okay? And we're going to work a little bit over our normal intervals. So typically we work somewhere between 30 seconds to a minute long. We're going to take it a minute 15, just a little extra longer, pushing over that. But if you are just getting started, maybe you hit 30 seconds, maybe a minute, all right? So here we go. As for weight, all I'm going to use is 1 kettlebell, a very light kettlebell. Start very light on these because we are moving longer. If you don't have a kettlebell, you can grab a single dumbbell real quick before we get started, and you're just going to hold on either with 2 hands in the center and swing, or you can take it by the head if you've got a good grip on it, and hold here for your swinging as well. So that's all we need. We're gonna stick with body weight today. So this is a great one for runners as well if you're in the height of your training and you don't wanna be too sore and you're looking to maintain some strength. All right, let's get to it. Let's start with downward dog to plank. All right, so go ahead and push into that downward dog. Get those heels down. Let's come out to a high plank. Push back, and then into plank. Great job. So I took just some basic exercises today to keep moving with: squats, push-ups, lunges, sit-ups, those sort of things. Good, that's it. Now see if you can get those heels down, and let's hold. If you want, sway side to side here. Good job. Let's walk it all the way back up to the top. Whew, nice and slow. All right, we're gonna do an RDL, what I also call a grass picker, but we're just gonna come down. I want you to get a little rotation, reach across the body over to the opposite foot with that hand, okay? So left hand to right foot, right hand to left. If that's too much, just go with the kickstand, pushing that bottom back. Right there, all right? We've got it. Just a few, just stretching out here, moving, getting that blood flowing. Good. Give me 3 more. 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. A few high kicks here. You can go shin or knee, all right? If we're just warming up, maybe it's just to your shin, just kicking, moving. All right, if we're there, we're gonna go a little higher. You know what's funny is I foam rolled and I stretched before the last video and my kicks felt so good. Yeah, I actually did it the night before and I didn't get to it last night, and I can feel the difference. A little tight. Do your best, reach where you can. Stay safe, don't pull a hamstring. All right, we don't want that today. All right, keep working. 3, 2, 1. Great job. All right, I want you to bend over here, arms together, hands together, and we're gonna just rotate, thoracic rotation here, looking up. I like to put my hand or arm on the inside of my knee here to give it a little push to open up a little bit wider, but you don't have to. Don't overdo it. Good. Back to the other side. Give me 1 more each side. I have a couple other quick exercises I want to do. I think we'll just go with the bird dog. I was going to do a dead bug, but let's come down. Bird dog here. I want you to squeeze your glutes. I want you to draw the stomach towards your back. We're going to have planks today. We're going to have kettlebell swings. So let's activate here at those glutes. And let's come down. Let's do one side for 5, 4, opposite arm and leg, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Other side. Here we go. 5, squeeze, 4, 3, draw that stomach towards the spine. 2, and 1. Woo, good job. All right, 20 seconds to go. If you need more time to warm up, take it. We're at least gonna start with body weight, so we can even do incline push-ups, modify a little bit as we go. First one's gonna be squats. After our first round, if we find that we need a little bit of weight to really feel the minute 15, we can, but let's start body weight and see how we do, all right? Here we go, we're squatting it out. It is a minute 15. A lot of times I mix my workouts out in a way so we don't feel bored or uninterested as we go. You'll notice that. That's kind of my style. Keep us moving, keep it switching. Today we're gonna stay a little bit longer here, so just stick with it. Get some good music on. You can drown me out because once you hear me coach you through it, I mean, a lot of these exercises are fairly simple, okay? We've done them lots and lots of times by now. You should have them down so you can just see me and keep moving, all right? And that's all we're doing. You could even put on your favorite show, have it in the background, and be working, all right? All right, keep working. I was inspired by a person on Instagram. She runs everywhere. I'll give her a shout out. She actually packs we have 13 seconds, her car trunk with weights and works out outside at lunch break. I thought that was so neat. So when you're trying to find ways to fit things in, I think that's very inspiring. All right, here we go. We're gonna do row push-ups. So let's start with our push-up first, kneeling if you have to, okay, that's fine. We're gonna push up. I want you to get that right hand row, bring it up towards your chest. Give me another push-up, left hand row. I'm not using weights today. If you wanna grab and go plank row, you can. But we're working a minute 15. We've had a couple days, day 37 and 38 of some good strength training with weights. Today we're just gonna go endurance and keep moving. Sometimes it slows us down when we add the weight. I really want us to try to get as many reps in during this time and just keep pushing. Now, modification. If this goes a little, if you get a little bit tired, even at your knees, I want you to find an incline at the wall, chair, couch, whatever it is. Here we go, good. Push, row. Woo! 13 seconds. You're doing awesome. On that row, try not to rotate. Try to keep a strong core, so squeeze and stay squared off. All right, no rest on these. I might not have mentioned that. Kettlebell swing or dumbbell swing. Here we go. We're gonna push that bottom back. You can start the weight out here. You're gonna bring it right underneath the body, pop the hips forward. I'm going for an American swing, so I'm going all the way to the top. Couple things about that. If you're just getting started with your swings, I'd really prefer for you to go about chest height, chin height, not too far. If you're used to them, you can go to the top, but you have to really stack your shoulders, kind of tuck your chin, squeeze your glutes. You have to stiffen up really hard here, especially at your wrists too. Lock out your wrists so you don't lose that kettlebell behind you, okay? With a dumbbell, keep working. With a dumbbell, it's a little easier to go overhead as long as you have shoulder mobility. That's another thing here. You're gonna take the weight and come up all the way to the top here. It's a little bit better. All right, and you can even take it by the head and squeeze at the top here too. All right, just make sure you feel comfortable with that. The most important thing on that is just mobility to get overhead. Otherwise, take it chest high. Okay, we're gonna do a leg lower to hip raise. We're gonna just keep moving. It's the story of today. Now, I'm gonna start with straight legs. I'm gonna draw that stomach to the floor so that my back is flat against the floor. I'm gonna lower, come up, and give it a little hip raise. Now, if you're just getting started, that's a very advanced move. You may wanna bend your knees and then kind of just lift your hips up off the ground. Do more of a bent knee, okay? If you've been working a while and you can maintain this form by drawing that stomach down, and some of us may have to just stop a little short here to keep that back flat. If you can, you're gonna come as far down as you possibly can. Good, drawing that stomach towards the floor. Takes a lot to engage here. And then giving it a little pike. I think about just pressing my feet towards the ceiling, okay? Not swinging. I'm gonna come up, stop, and lift those hips. They just come off a couple inches from the floor there. 3, 2, and 1. Whew. There we go. Lunges, alternating lunges. You can walk if you have a basement or space. You can make this a walking lunge. All right, if you wanna add a little bit more to it, we can twist over the knee. We can go arms overhead in a warrior lunge. So just, you do you. I wanna get as many in as I can. So I'm just gonna keep walking here, moving as much as I can. And twist and go again, all right? You got it, good. And again, second round, I may add my kettlebell just for a little weight, because I can go the minute 15 with that smaller weight. All right, now, this is your first go at working long, or you're just getting started, this minute 15 might already be a pretty big push. So it's okay to just stick with the body weight. And if we're into training, maybe we have races going on and we need it to be body weight so we're not too sore. 3, 2, and 1. Great, we're on our last one in the circuit, plank hold. Very important, here we go. And we may switch it up on the second one and do some rotations in here into side plank. I know we practice a regular plank a lot, but I think the side plank is probably a little bit more important once you have this one down to also work on. But here anyways, let's talk about some of these things. You want your shoulders over your elbows. You want that bottom level to the floor, not sagging, not up here. Try to find parallel here. I want you to draw the stomach towards your spine, toward your back. Then I want you to think about engaging the thighs and your glutes. There you go. And just breathe through this. Even though you're drawing that spine in, or the spine, sorry, even though you're drawing that stomach in towards your spine, we want to breathe. We've got to find our breath here, but be able to maintain this brace and this drawing in. Both are going on here. Keep it, hold it, practice. When it gets to be too much, go to your knees. We have 5 seconds. If you have to go to your knees, just make sure that those hips are also in line with your head and we're not boxed out here holding. All right, hey, you made it. Nice work. We have a minute's rest here and we have 4 more rounds of that. All right, we're gonna get looser. We're gonna feel a little bit better. We're gonna know the exercises. Again, they're very simple. It didn't add a lot of complex hybrid type movements, other than that push-up row maybe, but I wanted to get some sort of pull with the back as well there. So again, I didn't want a lot of equipment for this one. I want to keep it simple. I want you to think about moving with good form, as many reps as you can for this time. If you want though, on your lunges this time around to add just a little bit of weight because you're there today, that's fine. All right, there's some room to do that, or you can even add it to your squats, but I want you to be able to move quickly, so it shouldn't be very heavy. It should be fairly light. All right, so I'm gonna do that for my air squats. I'm gonna go into this goblet with this, and I may even hold this out in front here. Here we go. We're back at it. A minute 15 here, squat. And again, if you pick up weight and it gets to be too much, go ahead and put it down. Keep squatting it out, but also remember that if you don't make it to the minute 15 with your weight, it's probably too heavy for today. I'd like for you to find a lighter weight or go with just body weight. That is the point today. We have done a lot of good strength with weight this week, or with the other 2 days already. Woo! You got it. See, this is already, like, what was I thinking? Maybe I wanted to stick with that body weight. Feeling it from the last couple days. And so, over the age of 40 as well, and for anybody, if we're gonna lift daily, we have to have which is great. We do want to lift daily. We want to work on our strength daily. If maybe have a day or two off though. But for the most part, it's okay to do that. 3, 2, and 1. That's a way to build some muscle. Row with push-up, okay? Row, push-up, row. Kneeling or toe. Here we go. Push-up, row, push-up, row. That's it. You got it. You do you here. It might look like this. Push-up, row, push-up, row. See where my hips are though, okay? Great. Keep working. Anyways, if you're gonna work out daily, and even just like with your training, with your cardio training, you wanna make sure you have alternate light and hard days, or different muscle, by doing different muscle groups, different intensities, that sort of thing. So this muscle endurance, using body weight after maybe we're a little sore, we're lifting weights, is a great way to kind of bring it down a notch, but still work strength. All right, and still keep moving. Great job. Keep it up. 15 seconds to go here. Here's your push. We've worked minutes before. We've actually done a minute 30 before on a no repeat. So this is gonna be your push. Now again, if you're just getting started, your push might be 30 seconds, 45, a minute. Woo! That's it, good job. Swinging. I'm going all the way to head, overhead. Make sure you can get there with those shoulders. If not, bring it to chest height. All right? This is a light weight today. Please don't load it too much. Push the hips back. You wanna bring the bell right under, or the dumbbell, right under the body, so not down towards the floor. It's right under. You're gonna pop the hips forward. My arms are swinging and they're loose, but my shoulders are down and stacked. When I come up here, I'm gonna tuck my chin, I'm gonna squeeze my glutes, I'm gonna lock out my wrists. Woo, you've gotta tighten up. Brace. Draw that stomach towards the spine, squeeze those glutes, lock out your wrists. That's it. And again, if that hurts your shoulders, or you can't, just the mobility is not there, just come about chest to face height. All right, that's your Russian swing, kettlebell swing. There you go. Good, 12 seconds. I will say I don't go overhead very much in here. It's been a long time. It's challenging for me, mostly because I know some of us lack that range. All right, leg lower to hip raise or down to the floor. Lower down, draw that stomach towards the floor. Put the back firmly against the floor. Lower down, come up. Give me a little hip raise, feet towards the ceiling. If not, bent knee and up. All right, same little movement. We're just bending our knees a bit, allowing ourselves to take a little bit of that tension off until we get the strength to do this, and also allowing us to keep that lower back, that lumbar firm against the floor. Good. Woo! You got it. You've got to be able, you can shorten this range. So if you get like here, my back has arched, so I need to stop just a little short of that, because right about that time I lose it. All right, so just go to where you can still keep drawing down and in. There you go. Great job. 3, 2, and 1. All right, lunges. I'm gonna go with a little bit of weight again on the legs. All right, again, you do not have to use any weight at all, because I do want you to move quickly with good form. And again, you can do these stationary. If you have a smaller space, just alternate back and forth. If that bothers your knees, sometimes doing a reverse step back here can help. So find one that works, stick with it, do your best, work on range of motion, work on moving the entire time. Great job. Woo, we got it. 17 more seconds. Feeling the last couple of days, which means we're right where we need to be with this lighter weight, body weight workout. 3, 2, and 1. You got it. Last one here before our rest. Plank hold. Let's find the floor. You can also find an incline on a bench or a chair if you want to stay in a full incline. Here we go, or full plank. Elbows under shoulders. Draw the stomach towards the spine. Squeeze your glutes. Level out here. And breathe. Good work. Yes, on that incline, I almost sometimes prefer to see you up on a couch, a chair, some sort of incline, working from there, just because the amount of core engagement we get. I mean, we get some of that from our knees, but not near as much as when we're extended fully. Woo, there we go. Keep drawing in. Keep breathing, keep those hips level with the head, the spine. Parallel to the floor here. Breathe. 10 seconds, you're doing great. We're almost there, you've got this. Nice work. If you need to drop to your knees, do it, but keep planking. 3, 2, and 1. The other thing you can do is start at the floor, and rather than go to your knees, find your incline from there. A good chair, something to put your forearms up on. All right, 50 seconds of rest here. I'm having trouble breathing today. I don't know if it's allergies or what. All right, 40 seconds. We're gonna take it. All right, so you feel your heart rate kind of raising as we do this. I did try to bring us with a leg and down to some sort of core or push-up, back up, kind of to give us a little wiggle room and not stack it too much that way. So hopefully that's working for you. Again, we're gonna go 4 rounds, so we still have 2 more to go. If you're just getting started, aim for 2, 3, whatever you can do, whatever is challenging for you at this time. 8 seconds, we have our squats. Again, I think I'm gonna stick with a little bit of weight. It should be light today. 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Let's work on form as we do. Sometimes when we use our heavier weight, we work form. I mean, we have form, we have to have form, but sometimes little things go, like maybe our knees kind of buckle every once in a while. So with this lighter weight, let's see if we could kind of think about, since we're not pushing heavy, we can kind of focus on making sure that we have those knees out over our ankles, that they're not caving in, that our chest is up, all those little things that maybe we can't think about. They're a little bit more automatic, but sometimes fail us when we're lifting heavy. Not always, we gotta have good form, but sometimes we're just working on getting the weight push that we're not really looking at those little tiny tweaks that need to be made. Woo! I'm almost sweating already. This is what, our 3rd round, we're only halfway. Good. Keep on working, check yourself. If you have a mirror, look at that, see how those knees look. All right, push them out. They shouldn't go way out this way, but you want them out over the ankles. Nice work. Row to push up. Do this from an incline or the floor. Up to you, kneeling or toes. Here we go. Give it a push and a row. Now my feet are a little bit spread. This gives me a little bit of balance to lift that arm up off the floor. Good, and I want control on that. I want you to work on control. We may not have it at first, that's totally normal. But when you push, when you lift, see if you can pause and then lower. A lot of times I get like a quick, because we're not maybe drawing in or using the core strength here. So draw that stomach towards your back, squeeze your glutes, find that strength, lift lower, do it with control. Good. And it's a little scary the first time lifting that hand off. You're like, oh, can I do it? Am I gonna fall on my face? I get it. Practice from your knees, get comfortable, and then work up. Nice work. On these push-ups too, another note. Sometimes we get tired and we push up like this with that neck down. Look out slightly in front. Make sure that head is in line with the spine. Don't droop, don't torque up. 5 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Woo! All right, we're swinging. Another thing I didn't mention is if you have really light weights and one is not enough, go ahead and work on your swings. You could take 2 dumbbells and do the skier, and you can even do those right up overhead. And that might even feel better on your shoulders if you're just slightly tight because you're out here instead of in the front, okay? All right, we're working. I'm resting too much. Let's see here. Let's get back to it. Good, pop that weight right under the body. Bring it up to the top, squeeze the glutes, lock out those wrists, stack those shoulders. That means pull them down, don't let them rise up into a shrug. Good, whew. And you gotta squeeze. Get as tight as a board here, stiff as a board. Whew. That's it. The thing I really wanna see is some locked out wrists here so that you don't lose that weight behind you. Good. Nice work. Squeeze the glutes, really engage. That's another thing that happens with some heavier weight. 3, 2, and 1. Oh, leg lowers. Here we go, to the floor. Remember, bend those knees if you're feeling that arch in your back come into play a little bit too much, all right? All right, here we go. We are working. Bring it up. If you're there today, a little pop with the hips, okay? Just reach those feet to the floor. Try not to swing. Try to actually lift or press here, okay? Good. That's it. Draw that stomach down towards the floor. Woo. Bend those knees if you need to protect that lower back for now. And you'll feel yourself get stronger and stronger. And this will be, you'll reach those legs out a little bit more. Good. And up. Oh, I'm really practicing getting low here, so I'm taking my time. I'm really drawing down towards the floor here. Woo. Good. Nice work. You've got to breathe through this. That's probably one of the hardest parts, is maintaining that core form here and breathing through it, right? 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Lunges. All right, I'm gonna go with a little bit again. Lightweight today. Unless you missed day 37 and 38 and you're using this one, or maybe you're really rested, you could go a little heavier. Just remember the intervals are longer. Good. That's it. Just keep moving and turning through this. You can stay stationary and alternate your legs. Woo. All right. Did not know I was gonna feel this so much today. All right. I almost went for my run. Kind of glad I saved it for tomorrow. 20 seconds of work. You've got this. You're rocking it. I'm here with you. Feeling every second, every step. 8. You got it. 3, 2, and 1. Great job. All right, plank hold, let's find it. Here we go. Elbows under shoulders. Hips level to the floor. Stomach drawn towards your back, towards the spine, towards the ceiling. Glutes on, quads on, thighs on. Find your breath. Find your focus. Nice work. Breathe through it. All the time, all the while, drawing that stomach in. Watch those hips. If you're feeling lower back pressure, you might look, maybe they're sagging, all right? If you're feeling too much shoulder pain, maybe you're up here, pushing back, putting pressure on those shoulders. Take a look at your form. If you have a family member or friend there, have them look at it. 3, 2, and 1. Whew, I'll never forget one of the days, rest here, 1 minute. I was working out in our bedroom and I was doing a plank and my husband walks up and says, your hips are up. No, they're not. I looked in the mirror, they were. My body had started to cheat me. And I had no idea. Felt like I was completely level, but I was piked a bit, not quite there. So it happens. All right. Team, you're doing great. We have 26 seconds here. We're on our last round. This is a short workout. Hopefully it's going by quick enough for you. Like I said, I normally mix it up quite a bit, but we have one coming on day 40 that's quite a mix-up with supersets and hits. So we'll be rushing through that. That one will fly by. 5 seconds, here we go. We're squatting. Last round, 6 exercises. A little over a minute each at 1 minute 15. Let's do this. Now, another great way to modify this workout is to go with the minute 15 on as many rounds as you can, then start to change your interval. You know, maybe a minute 15 is too much, and you've put the weight down and you're doing body weight. Drop it to 45 seconds or 30, so you can go that extra round. If you're feeling like the extra round, always listen to your body first. Good, that's it. Let's pump it out. Let's move with some intention here. Not loosey-goosey. Draw that stomach in. Feel those muscles working. Keep those knees out over those ankles. You got it. Exhale as you stand. Inhale as you come down. Make sure that chest stays up, that we're not collapsing over. We're up and down. There is an angle to the body at the hips, but just make sure we're not collapsing over. We gotta draw that stomach in. We gotta keep a nice tight core. Whew, good. Come on. Stay with me. You got it. Good. 3, 2, and 1. That's done. I love the last round. We can say forget the squats. All right. Push-ups. Here we go. Kneeling or toe. Good form. Give it a row. Maybe the row has become too much. You know what you can do here too is do a row from your knees, practice, and then maybe you have a full push-up or you do your push-up on your toes. You know, whatever you need to do to modify. If you have any questions about modifications, please send me a message. Comment, happy to help. Woo! Anybody shaking? Anybody shaking? Here we go. Draw it in. I'm shaking with you. Look at that. My little tech guy, AKA my husband, he is not in here. I should have him zoom in on the shaky arms for you. Woo! That's it. They're twitching all over the place. What are you doing? You got it. Come on. Hoo-ah. That's it. Keep working. Do your best. Modify to keep working. 3, 2, and 1. When the modifications quit working, that's when you need to take the interval down. All right, here we go. We're swinging all the way to the top. If you have that mobility, if you have the forearm down, okay, to the top. Kettlebell right under the bottom. The hips go back towards your back wall. In my case, it's my garage door. Oh, one of these days I'll give you a tour of this crazy place. Here we go. Up to the top. We gotta squeeze. You gotta stack those shoulders. Squeeze your bum. Draw that stomach back. Lock out those wrists. Even tuck that chin just a bit. Whew, that's it. You gotta stop the momentum. You gotta squeeze. If you're loose, you might lose that kettlebell right behind you. And I don't want that for you today. So take it here if you're tired. Good. Whew. Nice work. 15 more seconds here. And we're done with swinging today. Woo! You're doing awesome. 8. Woo! 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. All right, leg lowers. Now, again, maybe you've done them straight the whole time. You're starting to get a little tired. Go ahead, bend those knees or take it a little shorter range here, okay? You could come down about halfway, bring it back up to the top and press. That's it. Make sure you're drawing that stomach down. Even if you have bent knees, you still need to be practicing bracing and drawing in. So pull down here, even with the bent knees. Just because they're bent doesn't mean that we don't need to brace and draw in. All right, yes, we're protecting our lower back here, but you still need to brace through that. Good. Ooh, I got a good sweat going on. That's it. And I'm not swinging here. I want you to come up and lift. Woo. Nice and controlled. Protect that lower back. 3, 2, and 1. All right, lunges, let's do it. We're only 2 exercises away to a good cool down and stretch. You are rocking it. Stick with it. Make small modifications to keep moving. So if you're using body weight, about the only modification you can make on this one is to take the interval down, right? You could also go to squats. Again, maybe you take a sumo squat, so maybe the lunging is too much, go a little wider, get a different type of squat in. That would be great. That would work just as well. All right. Again, you'll notice with my coaching, I give you a lot of ideas, but I'm not trying to make it easy or give you an out. Just want to make sure I give you a way to keep working, right? A way to feel good, keep moving, feel like you got something in. Keep you safe. 3, 2, and 1. The last plank hold. We've got this. Let's hurry on down. Here we go. Elbows under shoulders, hips level, just under the navel. I want you to draw in and up, zip it up. Hips are level with the floor, glutes are on, thighs are on. Find your breath. Maintain that core strength. That's it. Great work. If you're feeling lower back pressure, look at your hips. Are they sagging? All right. If it's shoulders, are you pushed back away from your elbows? Breathe. Shake through it. It won't hurt you. There's not too far to go if you fall down to your knees, okay? And you can go to your knees on this as well. Just keep those hips in line with the head and spine. Whew, we got it. I was gonna take this 2 minutes today and I didn't, but we'll have a plank challenge coming up. 8 seconds here. 3, 2, and 1. Whew. There we go. Great job. That's it. I got a good sweat going on, and I have to say that was a perfect 3rd day in a row workout next to our 37 and 38. If you didn't see those workouts or do them, head back to them, try them out, although we will be back here for 40 and 41 as well. All right, you know what? We're at the floor. Why don't we just stay here? I'm kind of feeling like relaxing here. All right, let's bring those arms up overhead. I want you to breathe in through your nose. Mine is all stuffy, not so easy. And then exhale. TMI, Tatum, TMI, you don't need to know that. In and out. In and out. And another one, in and out. Good. While we're sitting here, let's just go ahead and place our right hand on our left ear and just offer a little bit of pressure, not a push or anything. Feel it stretch along the neck. Breathe through it. Ooh, feel it release. Let's grab that right knee with your left hand, Just give it a little twist back, look back over your shoulder, breathe through this. Nice work. Let's bring that left hand onto our right ear, left ear to left shoulder. Good. Right hand on left knee. Look back over that shoulder, sit tall, give it a little twist. Make sure you're breathing. Nice work. Let's go ahead, bring those feet into a butterfly position here. Sit tall, grab your ankles. Feel that stretch on the inner thighs, on those adductors. If you'd like, you can bring those elbows and press down just a bit to help. I'm actually feeling it here today already. This is one of the ones that I foam rolled, and then I did this stretch, and it was quite amazing, the release that I got. If you've never foam rolled, you really ought to try it. You really ought to use it to work out some of your tightness. So when we went overhead with that kettlebell swing, if you're having trouble because you're tight and you're not able to get your arms up overhead because of your shoulders, we need to work on that. So join me on Facebook, TXT Online Fitness. I have some videos there that will help you work that out. Great job. Let's go ahead and bring our left leg forward, right foot in here. I want you to sit tall and just lean, hinge over here over the leg. Don't worry, we'll give it a bend in a second. We're gonna practice our side bend, something that I need to work on. You might grab your toes if you're there. Just try to keep a nice flat back. Okay, now I want you to grab outside that foot or ankle with your left hand. I want you to bring the right arm up overhead. Oh, we haven't done this one in a while, and I feel it. I feel it was getting easier when we were practicing it. Breathe. Feel that stretch down the side of the body. Woo. But you gotta breathe, okay? Come up a little higher if you're not breathing well. Find your breath. Great job. Let's bring that right leg out, left foot in. Sit tall again. Find your toes, your shin, whatever feels good. I like to try to stay a little squared off on this one. Instead of rotating, we will do our side bend. Good. Now grab the outside of that foot or ankle, shin. Reach up and over. Notice any differences. This side feels maybe just a little bit easier, a little bit better, a little more comfortable. And breathe. Nice work. Let's just bring some shoulder rolls. Bring those shoulders up towards your ears. Reach it back and around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and forward for 5, and we're done. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Oh, thank you again for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this workout, and I look forward to seeing you on day 40 and 41. All right, have a great day. If you have any comments, questions, or you want to join us on Facebook, please see us there. It's free. It's just a community of supporters for TXT and each other in there. So we'd love to have you a part of the team. All right, take care. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.